Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, there's that. Alright. Let's see, we're going to put contact lenses in this morning. Alright. Let's get one in. Okay. One at a time. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know how my parents ever got me when I remember like the first day I ever did contact lenses, like ever. Today's your birthday. Aw, happy birthday, Demon. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have a good day. You got anything fun planned? I said I found that as I get older, I'm like, it's a birthday. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I feel like I've had so many. I'm like, Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Morning, Lou. How are you guys? Welcome through. I said I do dual stream first thing in the morning, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, hi TJ, what's going on? I promise you, it's just the other chat. Welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. I typically do TikTok and YouTube first thing, but then like I'll also do like TikTok and say like Instagram or just kind of mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? So I said I don't know. It's been something I've been doing for a few months. It's working out pretty well as far as like I can tell. I've been able. It's not like it gets that busy in my rooms that like I was gonna say YouTube. It seems to get a bit busier. But that's the thing is, it's like a lot of kids. Like, oh my god, it absolutely drives me nuts. Oh, like there's never a day without a troll. I'm like, like, and it's like literally the only place that I come across trolls, and it's like I know it's because there's so many kids on there. It's like, but so I've had to kind of learn how to watch what I say because I'm not a well-behaved woman. Like this is not like something I've ever really. Whoa, holy filter! What the fuck is happening? Okay, that was weird. It was like, good morning, guys. Welcome through. Like I said, tap the screen. What is going on with it? Oh, let's turn that off. How do I do this? I don't know how to, like, I normally just kind of go live, but I have a, I guess, I didn't even realize I had a filter on. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I might have put it on here the other day. Whoa, that looks weird. Okay, well, we'll just leave it like this. That looks, I mean, it looks better. It's just weird how it keeps, like, flashing. Maybe I need, like, that's weird. Okay. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen. Please like the live. I love it when people stop by. Yo, it has been, this time of year is brutal on hair in Delaware. So I went out yesterday. I said I had my pool tournament yesterday. I did about what I expected I was going to do. Cass, good morning, honey. I did it like, I was going to say, Cass, that's tsunami. That's tsunami, though. That was so much hype. Oh, I love you too, Cass. Good morning, honey. That tsunami was so much hype. I was talking again. I was like, don't, if you feel like you need to make a run for it, like, hello, Bo, hello, Pabdon. I'm trying. Listen, rough, right? I know, Bo. That's why I'm like trying to put makeup on and get my hair together and shit, right? Like, I know it's looking rough. Don't worry, it can only go up from here. So, all right, first thing in the morning. So I said, I love to come on. I'll do like trending topic. It's just kind of like whatever I come across. And it's been kind of like a busy. I wasn't on the weekend because I said I had like I just had like a lot of stuff to do. Like I kept really really busy this weekend, so I really didn't just have time to go live. You know what I mean? Oh my god, baby! Oh no, are you serious? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that was a shame. How old was she? Like that's I'm sorry, Cass. That's tough, man. I said like I have 30-year friendship. Jeez, oh man. I mean that's I can't I would like to say I've had friends for like 30 years, but I 46. Oh my god, stop. That is definitely way too young. That is definitely way too young. I said I it sucks like getting older, man, cuz it's like there's a lot of like just I mean like as you get older like you think that you're going to be friends with people when you're in high school like your whole life you're like oh I'm going to know these people forever and I'm going to be like friends with them forever so it's like when you really find those people that you can be friends with that's not something that like I take for granted, you know what I'm saying, like that's not something that I take it for granted when you really have like that type of friendship with somebody where they just get you and you just get them and that's you know what I mean that's like not something that's easy to fine. You know what I mean? Almost 46. Oh, God. 35 years has stayed for a long. Oh, geez. So I'm telling you, man, like, it's like that's where there's like some, I don't know. It's been like a big year for like just shit. Like, I don't know. This year has not been like an overly great year just in general, you know? I need a break. You do. I was going to say, let's take a vacation. Where you want to go, Cass? We'll take a vacation together. wherever. Well, I was gonna say keep it reasonable. I don't want to like put myself in the poorhouse. Yeah, I mean, she's like, I'd like to take a trip to Italy. We'll take a trip somewhere. It'll be fun. We'll go to like I don't know somewhere. Like go somewhere. I don't even know where people go on vacations anymore. Yeah. Like I'm such a hermit. Like I need to let's see. Did you? Oh my God, those poor kids. So what she has? Did so she had what 4 kids? Or I'm just assuming that they're all like her kids, like your godchildren. I was gonna say I have one of Kira's friends. She just found out she's pregnant, and she made Kira the godmother. And I'm like, I mean, oh God, she had 4 kids. I mean, that's a fucking shame. That's way too young. From 38. What do you mean, Tristan? Yeah, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. That's a shame, Cass. I'm sorry, baby. That's a tough one. That's like I said. There's not a lot of friendships or relationships that last that long in this world. So it's like, hi, what's going on, Brandon? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. 20. Oh God. Oh God. Are you? Oh, those poor kids, man. Those poor kids. I said I had a friend when I was younger whose dad passed away, and it was from cancer, and he was like, it was just really really young, and she kind of grew up. I told you I make friends for life. I know you do. I wish I did. I wish I did. Nice rack, great. Okay, so welcome through, guys. Like I said, I do trending topics first thing in the morning. Welcome through. Like I said, if you want to come chit chat with me, you're more than welcome to. Sometimes people will come in and just kind of listen to me babble on. I said I do trending topics first thing in the morning. Man, Cass, that sucks. Off to work. I love you too, honey. I love you too. But so I don't know if you guys ever heard this place. There's a place in Center City. It's called Chubby Chicks, right? And it's a pretty like big, like I mean it's been like a staple for like years. Years upon years upon years. It's up in Center City, Philadelphia. I said I live like, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Jay. How are you? And I said, guys, I do dual stream first thing in the morning. So if you hear me talk to somebody, they're not in your chat. I like to say that because I want people to understand. Hi, Kayla. What's going on? Hello. I used to watch your lives. My name was Aria. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. What on like you on YouTube, right? So you're talking like just a couple months ago, right, Kayla? Yeah, like I was gonna say I know her because if so, I remember like I've been live streaming for like 5 years now. So people will be like, "Hey, I remember you." I'm like, "From which place?" Like, I'm 38. You're 38. Okay. Yes. Okay. New sub alert. Awesome. I appreciate that, Prince. I said I will sub back to you. I like it. I'm trying to work my way up to 1,000 people on YouTube. So if you guys got YouTube, add me on YouTube. Any social network you want to add me on, you can find me on. Like, I got a crush on you. Oh, that's awesome. Do you prefer to be called Dr. Is or Michael Jackson? That's a hell of a name. Dr. Asney. Yeah, all right. But so guys, welcome through. Like I said, I like it when people stop by to see me. So this place it's in Center City, Philadelphia. It's called Chubby Chicks, and it's like literally it's like a dessert place type thing. Like it's either one. He's like Dr. Asney is my government name, but you could call me Ass. But so she ended up and I mean they've been there when I tell you they've been there for like 20 years. All right. But like when I tell you they've been there for like a really, really long time, it's a really well-known place, like all that. I mean it is. They said, "Hey Patty, good morning, honey." They said that she ended up like she was like getting harassed. Like she was getting harassed. She was there was a lot of like there were people that were coming in saying racial stuff to her. There were people but it was other business people in the area, which is just absolutely wild to me. Like that's absolutely wild to me. I said I knew a bar, right? There was like all these competing bars, right? Like and sub to your live. Oh, thank you, Prince. I appreciate you, honey. I will get you back when I get off here. I promise. I said I like it when people sub to me on YouTube. It makes my day extra happy. So thank you for making my day extra happy. But so yeah, I just think that's a shame. I said there were business owners, like there was one I worked in a bar like in College Town. Hey dear, good morning, honey. And the bars would call on each other. Like you think everybody does like good business and all that stuff. They don't. They don't at all. Like they will 100% not do good business. Like they will absolutely call like the health department on each other. Like they will absolutely like they do this shit. Like they do this shit because they don't they're competing businesses. So it is something that definitely does happen, but I've never really seen where people have been. I'll tell you what, I worked for this family that had an ice cream shop when I was younger. Hey, Margarita, what's going on? And I guess I don't know because I've never experienced racism personally, like in that aspect. I kind of thought it was something that people just didn't do anymore, right? And I mean, this like I thought this for like a long time in my life, like it wasn't really a relevant thing, right? And I worked for one family, and it was like in a really rich area, right? And this woman came in, and the woman that owned the shop, she was like trying to give them like a like a deal. Like, they were coming in getting all these toppings. She's like, oh, here, I'll cut you a deal. I don't know if the lady misunderstood what she said or what, but like, I was like in there and I was literally like, because it was one of those things that escalated very quickly. She's like, no, no, I'm not charging you per top. Like, it was just one of those things that was stupid. You know what I mean? It was a stupid, stupid argument. She thought that she was going to be charged for all these toppings. She's like, no, that's what I'm telling you. It's like they pick out 4 toppings and I'll charge you for just 1 topping, a little bit less at each, but it'll equal the same amount. You know what I mean? And that's what she was trying to explain to her. And I mean, the N word came out of the lady's mouth so quick. And like, I was just like, wow. Like, I mean, because I honestly had never, I don't like seen that before. Like, that was like the first time I really seen it like face to face. And it was like, I don't know, it disturbed me. Like, I don't know. I said, I don't know what it's like to be on the other side of it. So it's like, I don't know. It, like, I don't know. I've never had, but then I said there are, like, I don't know. It was just like it caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. Like, it's not something that I would ever do. I would never use certain words towards people regardless of how mad I was. You know what I mean? There's just certain things that like in my brain I consider to be off limits, and that's like one of them. You know what I mean? Like, but it was just, this was like effortless. It just flew right out of this lady's mouth. She had all of her kids with her too. And I'm like, oh my God, these poor kids, they just wanted ice cream. And now their mother's going in there, like dropping N bombs on this woman. And like, oh God, like, but I was like, but so this chick, she was very tough. Like, she was a very tough chick, like a bohemian chick, like kind of hippie-ish, right? And she was awesome. Like, I really liked her. You know what I mean? Like, I still like her. She's like she does, like poetry jams, and she's like an artist and all that stuff. And like, she's tough. Like, she's a tough chick, right? Like, she's very thick skinned. And like, when that happened, she literally turned around. I was like, yo, are you okay? And she turned around and she just poured tears. Like, she just poured tears. So this was like somebody that, like I said, was one of like the toughest people I kind of knew. And like, I mean, it just like, so that was very like, it was hard to say, because I'm like, man, I'll be like say something about somebody that they can change. Like, shit that they can't change, it's not something you should hold against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, there's other reasons that are way more valid to not like somebody. Like, how was your weekend, sweep? Oh, it was good, Prince. I was gonna say I had what I do. I practiced Friday and Saturday. Then I said, I kind of got busy like this weekend, and so it's been one of the. I haven't been on live in like a few days because like I said, I've been trying to kind of get everything squeezed in on the weekend, right? So I got more work done. Like I said, I've been working a lot lately and then doing pool a lot lately. How are you this morning, Margarita? Are you good? You getting ready to go to work? And so yesterday was the pool tournament. So it went about the way that I expected. That's I said I'd fight. Yeah, that's what I was like, yo, yeah, like I said to the woman, I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I just, like I said, it literally like took me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad that people have to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that people have to deal with that shit. Like, it's not 1908 anymore. You know what I mean? It sucks that they're like, I told you I've had a lot of issues with clubs in my area because I like to go to the private clubs, right? Like, because a lot of times, like, I don't know, I just like the private clubs. They're a lot cheaper. A lot of times the pool games are cheaper, so I'll just kind of go wherever I can find. If a club has like free pool, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm having issues because a lot of clubs in the area, like I want all my friends to go out with me, you know what I mean? And a lot of clubs in my area are either all black clubs or all white clubs, and there's really no like if you want to go outside of that, you go to public bars. So that's kind of what I've been doing, but I'm like, this is stupid. Like this is stupid. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. So I said I've been having gotta go, Bug. We are Keep okay, cool, Tristan. I said I appreciate you guys stopping by, like 100%, 100%. Good morning to everybody. And so yesterday and this is exactly how I pictured this tournament was gonna go. Right, I said we had a whole bunch of people quit during this season, so it wasn't as big as I was expecting. Normally, when you do any type of league, like you pay in each time. Like there's a pot, you pay in. How are you feeling today? I'm good. I'm a little worn out from this weekend, but besides that, I'm okay. I definitely overdid it this weekend. I had fast food. I drank. Like, oh my god, like I gained all like 5 pounds over the weekend. Like seriously, I'm like I just need to take a big poo and like a lot of big poos, and then I'll be back down to like I got myself down a little bit, so and then tonight I'm going to the gym, so I'll be on here exercising later on. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. I'm good, but besides that, I'm good. Like I said, today's gonna be working and just kind of the usual shit. But so let's see. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say so. Okay, this like okay, so yeah, yesterday my very first, you know how it goes in like tournaments, right? Like where there's like the first bracket and then there's the second bracket, and whoever wins these two, you know what I mean, moves on to the next one. Then whoever wins this one, my very first like I didn't think I was gonna make it past round one, and I didn't. I didn't. But like the dude that I played for like round one, I was like, oh, who do I play first? Fuck. Okay, but then like whatever place you could. So if you do a league, you're guaranteed to leave with money at the end of the season. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you pay depends on how much it could be, $5, $10, like whatever the league charges to play per game. And at the end of the season, what place you end up in is like that's how much your payout is. So and like I believe that all leagues do it this way. I don't know. So it's like when you really get like up there, you can make some like money, like just being like a professional pool player. Like not even going professional, but just being on leagues, you can make like what I mean. And I said it depends on what it is, how often it is, all that shit. Like so, but yeah, my very first I was gonna say my tournament yesterday. My dog, I like I said, I knew I wasn't gonna make it past the first round. I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen because the very first person I played is the dude that does like he's like listen, he's like Mewtwo. All right, he's like Mewtwo. Like he just like he's the Mewtwo of the pool world. Like I was like, man, like he's so ridiculously good. He's so ridiculously good. So I said I have a lot of I really like my Sunday leagues. I was gonna say, I really like, my Wednesday leagues or like my Sunday leagues. Joe started doing Thursdays. I'm like, oh, so this is kind of like taking over. It's taking over a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? And then I said, but I'm really like weird when I get into something. I get like really into it. It's not like ever just kind of like, well, I'll do it like it's like a little hobby here and there. It's like I'll go from like not playing at all to playing like every weekend, every chance I get. I'm like, well, it's a sport. Like, yeah, I'm gonna invent a new sport, and it's gonna be like what do they call that? Full impact pool? Is that what they call it with football? Like they're full what is it? It's full contact sports. That's what it is. Full contact. Yeah, I'm gonna make up a league that's gonna be like full contact, like pool. Like somebody lines up their shot and you got to play defensively, so you got to like move out the way and like hurry up. Yeah, full contact. I knew it was full something. I'm like, there's a C word up in there. My coffee pot's broken, so like, I'm not exactly at my best right now. I'm like a couple steps down because I'm uncaffeinated. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen? There's actually like there's a YouTube channel and like they're big on like all social media, but their name is Homebody Hideout, and like she's very pretty, right? Like she does like interviews, right? And she's kind of known for like putting or like pointing out different streamers, like doing interviews with different streamers about why they do what they do. And she just recently, like this just happened like this last week, right? These accusations came out where she was with a guy who was underage, and this was like a couple months ago. So she's like probably I would say 25, 26. And she said she thought, like she admitted it, but she said she thought that he was overage. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm happy I'm older just because, like I said, it weirds me out. If somebody's too young, like I said, I love young blood. Oh my God, this man, like, he makes me feel like such a dirty old woman. Oh God, he makes me like, cause he's like 28, right? Like, and I'm like, oh, like, please, somebody, can you please make him put some shirts on? But I think it's his personality. Like, he seems like he's got like a really good sense of humor. I find that very attractive. Like, that's just, but like, I think this man is like, it's a cup. Oh no, I was gonna say you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that, Marguerite. I appreciate it. Yeah, do you realize how many coffee pots I've been through at this point? The best coffee pot I ever had literally cost me $10 at like the dollar store. You get these other ones with all this shit going on, and like they break constantly. Like the K cup ones are even worse. They got like a certain time limit where they'll work. I've broken like 80 coffee pots. I'm like, you put the little K cup in, you push it down, like you click the button. How much harder could it be than that? But yet somehow I keep doing it. Somehow I keep doing it. But so apparently so in Philadelphia, like I said, a lot of they're telling people in Philly to be I would though. I know the caffeine struggle. I mean, like I don't want you to feel like you have to do that. I appreciate it. Like I appreciate it. Like, hi Jason, how are you guys? Welcome through. I like it when people stop by to see me. So yeah, like I said, I'm like running on like can I just get a coffee main line? Like can we do like coffee enemas this morning? Something like I'm like just dragging ass. You know what I mean? Like I'll survive. I'm just dragging ass. So there's a lot of like Philly has it's legal pretty much everywhere now, but then they have a lot of stores that are unregulated, and they're telling people to be careful with going to unregulated stores because regulated stores, like we're not talking about like medical dispensaries now. Like medical dispensaries, you're going to get exactly what you're buying. With other stores, they're buying it from people that say are in the area, right? They could be using pesticides you don't know about. They could be putting other stuff on it so that way their brand gets, more push out there. So they're saying just be careful if you're out and you're shopping for stuff and unregulated. There's this new stuff that I seen. Oh my God, it's called Seven. Like I won't say the name of it. It's called but it's something that you buy in like a gas station, and people are like getting like hooked, hooked. Like I mean, it's not funny, but it's like holy shit. Like there's a lot of people. Oh, thanks, Jason. Here, let me follow you back. I appreciate it. But there's a lot of people that started using it because they thought it was like an herbal supplement type thing, and it ended up being a little bit more. So now there's people. Like I said, there's new stuff on the market too. Hit Pittsburgh, Philadelphia area, like in there, and it's called like Sky Fly, something like that. But it's mixed with a different type of trend. It's some shit like, but normal like medications that they can use to bring you back, it doesn't work on them. So it's like go figure, somebody like made a whole new one, and now we got to deal with that shit too. And it's like, text me. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you, Margarita. You know that. Like I 100% appreciate that. I'm like, like one cup of coffee. Stick it on the front door. So we went to Dunkin' yesterday on the way to the thing because like I said, I'm like, I need caffeine. So I went from caffeine, like drinking my coffee, and as soon as like I want milk, oh, okay. I mean, go get some milk then. But but so I said like I went from drinking coffee like during the tournament to then I was like, all right, time for some rum. I went from one to the other, which is probably not a good scenario. Like they're like, don't do I can't do like Red Bull and stuff like that anymore. Like I don't know, I don't care for like the original. Oh God, have you guys ever had the green monsters? Pre-workout and Red Bull. Yeah, like I don't mind Red Bull so much. The monsters, like the green ones, the original green ones, those things, like what the fuck are they doing? Like the fuck, it's like drinking weird sand. Like I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like not one little bit of me is like, oh, you know what? I'd like an original monster, like big ass. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna get to find out. Tried brown monster. Oh, I was gonna say they make a brown monster. I've only ever seen like the bright green ones, and that they're like horrific. No, I guess they make like the new ones now that are like white and red and blue and all that stuff. Like, but like, ooh. So let's see. So I said with all this stuff with Alexandra Sable, right? Like I said, she's a big influencer anymore, all that good stuff. She like good for her. I said I think that a lot of I'm a big Monster fan, but I only drink the ones that say Monster. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, that original green Monster, like it'll put some hair on your chest. Like I'm like, ugh. Like I can't do that stuff. I can't do that stuff. I don't mind my other energy drinks, but like, ooh, those ones I'm like, I took a drink one time because I just figured I'm like, oh, it's an energy drink. Da, da, da. And I was like, what's wrong with it? Why is it so like chalky? Like it's like drinking like whole cube chalk. Like you know what I mean? It's weird. It's very very chalky. And rock stars are bad too. I bet they are. I bet they are. I've literally known people that they'll get up. Like I said, I had one friend who she would drink coffee. Hello, Dan. How are you? She would drink coffee from like morning to night. Like that was her full time beverage. Like it wasn't just to wake up in the morning. It wasn't just to keep herself like she would literally. I told you we would leave the toy shop and she'd be like, "You want to go get some? You want to stop at Dunkin'?" And I'm like, "Oh, are you hungry?" She's like, "Nah, I'm gonna get a coffee." And I'm like, "Dude, it's like midnight." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be up for a few hours." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like I got like a time limit on my coffee. I can only drink it up to a certain time." And then I'm like, "All right, let's put this down." But so yeah, I've known people that literally like they were drinking like 5 Red Bulls a day and shit. And I'm like, that might be like I'm not one to judge. Like, listen, I make horrible decisions. Like, just saying straight up. Like, I like, but I never drank like 4 Red Bulls in a day. And then you see some people that would get in like the big ones, and they're like drinking like 4 of those. Like, ooh, okay, like it seems like a more. And then I watched this show, right? I watched this show one time, and it was about this couple, right? And a big portion of their relationship was doing enemas, like coffee enemas. So they would help each other first thing in the morning, and I'm like, just drink it all in one shot, like just chug that. Like I mean, like that seems like a lot of effort just to, yeah, it's a thing because it people choose to do it that way because the caffeine hits harder. Because, like I said, when you drink something, it has more filters. That's why you'll see people take certain substances and put them up there. It's because, like, it doesn't have as many filters, so it's the way it gets in your bloodstream more intensely. But I'm like, I'll just drink it. Today sucks. Why does today suck? 3 monsters a day because it's literally, oh, I work from 5 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Yeah, that'll do it. You're like, I said I used to work 13 hours every Saturday, and I would walk out of there because I said I normally didn't get a break. I would work from 10 a.m. to at least 11 p.m. and I would be like dragging ass like out of there. And then you'd get people that come up to the door, like you'd have everything locked up, right? And you'd see a car pull in the parking lot. People come up, they're pulling on it, they're looking at the times, they're pulling on it. You're like, dude, go away. The open sign is not on. I'm like, God, your Chi-Chi's amazing. Yeah, but Jason, dude, like, does it seem like I'd be the type of chick that would be like, sweet talk too? Yeah, I'm questioning everything now. But so she ended up, like I said, she's going through this like area of like being famous enough, like infamous, whatever you want to call it, that people are starting to really watch her with a microscope. So I said there was wait, did he really say that? He did. He said, "Guy, your Chi-Chi's amazing." That was a comment. Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like he's an older guy, like not a teenager. So I'm like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. hmm But so she ended up, like I said, she knows she's under a microscope. She's got kids. Protect your kids. You know what I mean? Her boyfriend goes online and brings a pew pew because I can't say what the G word, but because it's family friendly, so we can do that. But so he brings it online, but I'm like, I don't. It was stupid. I know. Yeah, it was pretty dumb. It was pretty dumb. Yeah, it was pretty dumb. It was pretty dumb. Yeah. Pretty dumb. Like, it was pretty dumb. But so yeah, like, but so he brought that on. I'm like, why would you do that if you know you have people calling CPS on you like every other day? Like, I don't know if maybe he thought he was gonna like look tough, or maybe they'd gotten threats and he was trying to show like this isn't the house to break into. But I was like, that was so dumb. Like, you literally have people watching you like crazy. I said, Margarita, there's a chick from Meet Me, and okay, your biggest hit. Yeah, but Jason, you're corny, man. Like, I'm not interested. Like, why do I really have to tell you, like on that level, like, yo, I'm not, like, when guys come through and they're corny, there's nothing about it that I like. Like, I don't know. I don't find it attractive when men don't know how to talk to women. Or when they come through and they say just dumb shit because they're corny. Like, not interested. Like, like, but I really got to go to that level to tell you, like, yo, I'm not fucking interested, dude. I'm not fucking interested. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Like, all right. So I thought this was kind of interesting. There's reports coming out from jail, right? That it just cracks me up. That the D man who's in jail right now. You know, that whole big trial that happened. He it doesn't like it when I say his name. He has an opinion. He did like kind of like this interview over the phone, right? And he was like, here, let me just unfollow Jason while I'm thinking of it. There we go. No, how do I unfollow him? Unfollow. There we go. Got him. Okay. But so it ended up that like yeah, I thought this was like the stupidest thing. Like, so the D man, he says like, he goes, well, you know what? He has an opinion, right? Like, about the way that he was drawn on his sketches. I'm like, this is your biggest worry, is about like he has an opinion about the art that somebody else, like, I will admit it was kind of, if you look at the court pictures, like I don't know why why do they have artists do that? They have artists like go in and they'll sit and they'll draw the scene in the court. Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, I don't know, maybe this is a stupid question, but it's a question I got nonetheless. Like, because nobody knows what the people look like already? Or, like, what is the purpose of having the court artists there? Like, like, does it get entered officially into evidence? Like, then, like, what? Like, what? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of that? And I will say, if you look at the pictures, the court artist pictures, they are pretty funky. They are pretty funky. I will say that. I didn't think that they looked more like caricatures than actual pictures, like all like the exaggerated features or whatnot, like all the faces you've been making. But I'm like, hey, why do you care if you're in jail awaiting sentencing? Like, that's really your biggest concern you have right now. It's not the probably tons of lawsuits that'll come out civilly that you will cause you to have to declare bankruptcy. Like, it has nothing to do with that. Because, like I said, there's new charges out against him. There's new people coming forward now saying, well, hey, this happened to me. And so here's the thing with, they can't retry somebody for the same crimes with the same person. Right? But if there's new allegations that come out, they can retry them again. But I'm like, I wonder why now new ones would come out. Why wouldn't they do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's just me. I don't get it. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. 100%. Unless they're stupid. Like, the court reporting, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, why do they need like a picture, like a chalk picture of like what the scene was like in the courtroom? Like, we have these things called cameras now, where tap the screen to show some love. I do appreciate that, yes. But like we have these things called cameras now. Like, can't the court reporter just stand up and take a picture? I mean, I'm not trying to take business away from another artist, but I'm saying, like, I've never understood that, like, why they have somebody sitting in there, like, sketching away at this madly. Like, yeah, why is that? Like, I don't get it. Like, they need that. Like, just stand up. You have cameras on your phone right now. Just stand up. Okay, entered into evidence. Cool. Now everybody, you know what I mean? Like, But that was his thing, was he didn't like the opinion. I guess Kanye West. And now I thought this was interesting. This was something Prince did years ago. If you guys remember when Prince changed his name, right? He did it because he wanted to have take a selfie, right, with the judge. Hey, why not? But so Kanye West ended up there saying he changed his name, but he didn't really change it to, like it's to do with royalties. Like people, what they'll do is they'll sign these things as a name, right? And then the company that owns the rights to your music actually owns your name as well. So if you go to leave your record company, right? Like, and these records, they know what they're doing. Like, they know what they're doing. They know how to keep shit. Like, not only so if you leave a record company, not only do you not get to make money off the music you've already made because they own the rights to it, but then they also own the rights to the name as well, depending on how it's set up. So there's been artists that what they do is they go and they set up like I said, Prince is a great one. Like he just gave them like the biggest middle finger ever. He didn't even change his name. He changed his name to a symbol, and the artist formerly known as Prince. So he found like a loophole in there where he would be able to, watch his music, be able to take more control of it. But I thought that was interesting. So they're saying Kanye, he's on some other shit. I like the big thing I really don't like about Kanye West is he always sounds like his grill is like a little bit too big for his mouth. So it's like you spent like probably $80,000 on the teeth in your mouth, and they don't sound like they're size right. And they like give him like a lisp. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just certain ones that do it, but it's like I don't get why people do the grills anyway. Because like think about like when you eat and then you like get bacteria in your mouth from the food, and then you go and you put your grills back in. Because I would assume you wouldn't eat with them. Man, I honestly don't know the answer to this one. There's other people that have had their like the Island Boys. They said that they had their full teeth removed and replaced with this, and I'm like, yeah, but diamonds have brackets. So does that mean? I know that now your teeth aren't going to rot, but you can still get gum disease around it. Like they don't even like it when people get piercings around their mouth because it causes more bacteria to be involved. You know what I mean? He was married to a Kardashian. Oh my God! Like half of Hollywood's been married to Kardashians and or dated them, or like they're literally all unified by China. Like all of Hollywood is like literally like just revolving around their ginas at this point. Like they just, I'm like, and then on top of it, they'll date other. Like I'm sorry, I would never, ever, ever even think to date somebody that had been with one of my sisters first. I would never. Like if you want to talk about a deal breaker, there ain't nothing coming down. I see people that take the grills out and eat with, yeah, and I can see that, but like I said, I've seen like other times too where people they'll have their teeth removed, and then I'm just like, it's probably not like that's probably not exactly what I don't know what yeah, it's probably not. There we go. So, but yeah, like the Kardashians literally dated everybody. Travis Barker originally hooked up with Kim Kardashian, and he like really liked her, and then they ended up like I guess, cheated on his wife, who was like Miss Alabama, or whatever. Like, it's like messy. And then like he ended up, I guess, years later, like it didn't work out with Kim. So then he ended up going and getting with her sister, who kind of looks just like her, and like I don't know. Like that's just yeah, that's like I don't know that I could do that. Like I don't like I'm telling you right now, if you were like a guy and you ever thought like if you go to one if you date one of my sisters, guess where the last I don't give a fuck if it was only one time. I don't give a fuck if y'all just made out. I don't give a fuck like if no, 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 there is no part of me but then to know that like that's just it. It's just disgusting. I'm like, I don't know. I really think that there's a lot of people in Hollywood that now straight up they use their fame kind of like royalty. Like they'll be a couple, but they're not really a couple. They live together for show. Like I think that this is a big thing that happens a lot. Like where people will get married. Like you'll get like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And I'm sure that there's a lot. And their companies like, call them and say, hey, look, what would be a good idea? We're going to orchestrate where you guys are, and I'm just using them for an example, but we're going to orchestrate like being popular, it comes with, making social outings. It comes with going to parties. It comes with networking. It comes with all this other stuff to put your name out there more. So if you are dating somebody, even if you're not like into them, but they're just seen out in public with you enough, and people are talking about how you could be dating this person, that still gives you more. You know what I mean? It still brings you more exposure. And then, when you do like the breakup, then that'll be more exposure as well. Because then it'll be like, oh, what happened? It could be these two people that barely knew each other, didn't even really like date, didn't even want to be like a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just it, but it's definitely something different. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say this one just happened because I was talking to Cass earlier when she stopped by about like the tsunami that never happened. Like they tripped about the tsunami and then ended up like not happening at all, right? And then but so people are really pissed off because Oprah Winfrey owns like a big property out in Hawaii, right? And they ended up that they needed to use some of the roads, like they were trying to evacuate. There are two people at the gym. They make out there, but they were married to other people, and the guy's a minister. I mean, like as long as if it's their life and they're okay with it, like I mind my business. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of people with like alternative lifestyles. Like I said, I've known some very happy couples that were swingers, like 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Like 100%. Hi, George. How are you? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I said I need to get my ears going today because I got to work in a little bit. So that's how that one's going. I only have until just a little bit now. Like I got a little bit longer, so I don't really need to hurry, but I need to like keep, But so Oprah refused to allow people. Thank you, George, honey. She refused to allow people to use the roads around her house so that they could evacuate. I kind of get it. It's like, oh, thank you, George, honey. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. But so I kind of get it because like it's like a security thing as well. If somebody gets too close, they could end up getting on her property. Like I kind of get it. That probably I can't really blame her for that decision because she probably wasn't there. She probably has like a house manager. She probably has like all this other shit. You know what I mean? Like there's like she probably had no idea that this even happened. But so people are like so mad at her right now. Like they're really really mad at her. Let's see. Oh, did you guys see this? There was an amusement park ride. At first, I thought it was AI. There's been a lot of AI stuff, right? This was one of those ones where it spins. It's like a circular thing. It's an amusement park ride, and it spins, and then it goes up and goes upside down and spins all around that shit. You know what one I'm talking about? Like where it almost looks like a top, and then it just kind of like goes up and it like moves around and then holds you upside down and it rotates upside. That one, there was actually a ride not too recently where the arm of that broke. Now I've seen other ones that were AI, but there was one that actually this happened. Like, and of course somebody caught the video because there's video cameras everywhere now. But of course somebody had like caught the video, like, but it literally just broke. Amusement park rides are so sketchy. Like I worked. I was at one point I wanted to be a sideshow performer. Like I seen an ad and I knew this guy who he was like a traveling performer, but he was kind of like local to my area, and he was looking for like a side like not that sounds horrible when I say it like that, like a side girl, an assistant, a beautiful assistant, so I'd come out and and then I'd put a light bulb in my mouth and stand on this plate and like all this stuff. Like it was pretty I don't know, it was neat. But so he actually owned like a traveling carnival too, right? And so I would go out and like work the games and whatnot. Like I don't know, I like to work the games. The thing with like carnival shit is it's so hot. Like you really gotta like enjoy it because it's just like kids and it's hot and a hard pass for me. I feel like a hard like I don't know. I wouldn't say hard pass for me. Like I'm not as chubby as I used to be, so I feel like I could stay in it a little bit more. But like the amusement park ones are so sketchy. Like the carnival ones, they are so. At least in amusement parks, like they have people that are responsible for the safety of it. Like carnival rides, like they'll literally have buckets hanging underneath shit. There's duct tape wrapped around it. Like you're like they have to get somebody out there to fix that shit rather than having somebody like on hand that can do it right then. So it's like they'll just like slap that shit back together. I've been out at amusement park, or not amusement parks, but like carnivals before, where there was like shit flying off of them. Like, I'm good, I'm good, like I'm good on all that. There was actually a woman recently on a roller coaster. It was Six Flags. I think the Six Flags in Texas. I don't remember off the top of my head, but she was on a roller coaster with one of her kids, and she flew out of the roller coaster. That just happened recently too, but she was on it with one of her kids, and then the rest of her kids were standing down in the park watching. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like the fuck, like it's definitely sketchy. Accidents do happen. There was, have you seen that one out in Vegas where it's like it's called what's the name of it? But it's like literally like it's like it looks like a rocket, right? But it goes out over the edge and it like hangs up like this, and it's off one of the hotels, so it like will pull back and just go stop. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That thing broke recently. Shepard, good morning, honey. That thing broke recently. Like where people that were getting up there and they're yeah, that thing broke and there's people sitting on it. I'm like, oh, I'd be like, get me the fuck off. No, I'm done with this. We're getting the fuck off of this thing. Good morning, Shepard. How are you, baby? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say Pierce Morgan spoke out about Ozzy. I don't know why I assumed that Ozzy Osbourne and Pierce Morgan wouldn't be friends. My brain really didn't think it through. I guess all English people are gonna have some camaraderie. You know what I mean? Before work, yeah. I said this is normally my time to kind of go on. Like I'll stay on from like anymore. I try to get on around like 9 and stay until 11, but I normally don't. I end up like like it'll be like 10 to 11, like something like that, like somewhere in there. So it's somebody the other day that came through and they were like, "You said you were gonna get ready for." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I am." I'm like, I just know what kind of time I have to work with. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like if I'm really dragging ass, I can be like, "Okay, I need to like get my makeup on. I need to do this." But I'm like, eh. All right, okay, but yeah, so Pierce Morgan spoke out about like Ozzy and like apparently they were actually like really good friends, which I don't know. I didn't see that one coming. That Ozzy and Pierce Morgan would be like buddies. But like I said, I absolutely love Youngblood. If you guys have not seen some of Youngblood's like videos recently, I posted some of them. He did like an Ozzy tribute because like there was like this whole thing with him and Ozzy where like he passed the torch as the Prince of Darkness. Like I desperately love Youngblood. Like he makes me feel like such a creepy old woman. Like I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Don't, no. Don't look at that spot right below his belly button. I don't even like that shit, but I like that spot. I don't even like, I like a guy with a little bit of chubbiness to him, but like he, Penny the, oh, I love your face too, Margarita. I'll go ahead and enjoy your workout. Have a good day at work. I said, I'm going to get my shit together too. And then, yeah, after work tonight, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, oh, I joined a new gym and I absolutely love it. Like I just love it. It's like beautiful. I said they have like a movie theater in there, so you can go and like ride a bike, walk on a treadmill, whatever you need to do, watch a movie. Hi, Kim, how are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, please, like the dog. But so yeah, okay. Um, yeah, the New York Times building got vandalized. It's nothing really there. And I said people will trip right about like a lot of stuff, like as far as with influencers, and then you get a lot of people that do like rage baiting. They had the one that, like I said, the Brazilian Jenkins. Once again, I've never seen not one of their lives. I've never watched one of their videos, but I see a lot of people posting about them, right? So I'll talk about them here and there. Like I don't really like watch them, right? So I'm like, like it just doesn't seem. It seems like dysfunctional on like another fucking level. And like then you see like some people they probably would never get gifted if they didn't have any other kids. Like I think that a lot of people kind of use their kids as props to get gifts, which is kind of gross to me. But you know what I mean? Like some people will do it, and then you'll have people that like I said, Lisa Richards. She had her kid at one point was trying to get money for food for him. You know what I mean? And so people were sending, thinking it was money for food. Oh, this poor woman's just down and out, and then her son got taken by CPS, and she's still asking for food money, and they're like, well, why? You know what I mean? Like I said, people. So there's a girl that I know from Meet Me right now, and she is going through it on here. Like she is like going through it. I won't say her name. She's always been very nice to me, but she is like Mama Kelsey. I've never heard of her. Hold on, let me write it down. But like this chick, she's in a wheelchair. She like I don't know, like she's getting called out for being a scammer. I don't know. How long are you gonna be alive? A little bit longer, Prince. Yeah, a little bit longer. But so I guess but I mean, it's like bad. Like it's like bad. Like I said, I've seen people really fuck up people's lives. You know what I mean? But like she's like goes online. She's like, my parents abused me, and then like don't like they actually don't. But then people are like, well, why are you saying? She's like, well, that's my opinion. Like, yeah, I get it. Like I said, she's been really big on here right now. It kind of sucks because I said she's always been nice to me. But like I'm like, that's you just gotta live with your decisions. You know what I mean? Like you know. So people keep being like, get offline for a bit, give it a break, let it cool down, and then come back. Like they're trying to advise her, but it's like literally every day, like just the same thing. Just her like kind of sitting there and like crying about life and talking about like how much people hate her. And I'm like, okay, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna go and defend her. She's 28 years old. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it's really my business. But I said I do like talk kind of about trending topics, and that's been very much a trending topic. Like I try to give her respect out of because I've known her for so long. But like, and I said I mind my business. So like, if I don't know what other people do on their streams. I don't know. I don't pocket watch people. I don't know what they do with their money. I frankly don't give a fuck what other people do with their money. You know what I mean? But so she had set up a GoFundMe, and then it was like a GoFundMe to move, and then she ended up not moving. And then people are like, well, why didn't you send the money back? And she's like, well, because I use it to buy other stuff. And that's like what got it all really set off. And then people start checking receipts. They'll go back, and then other people say, yeah, this happened. The more people talk, the more it'll come out. Oh, yeah, she did this to me. And then there's also people that jump aboard that have probably never had any interactions with her. But they're like, oh, yeah, she did this to me just because they want to be up in it. You know what I mean? So it's just not a good scenario. She will not take time off. She's on every day. At this point, she's literally on every single day getting like super upset. Like this should be a joyful experience. If it's not, then take a break. Like this should not affect your emotional mentality that much. If it does, then you need to start taking breaks. You know what I mean? But that's like I said, I've been on the live streamer for a long time, and people think that it's not. But when you get like, I've never had a time where it's been like nothing but hate. But like you guys have seen, like trolls, they can be exhausting. Like they can be exhausting. Just people like coming through being like, "You're ugly," and you're like, "Oh, okay, sorry." But yeah, don't look, okay? Like you deal with like enough of that, and it can be like a bit exhausting where you're just like, dude, like I don't focus on like negativity like with it. Like I'll normally like, okay, I'll just kick somebody out and kind of keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, all right, well you need to get your eyesight checked, sight or your eyesight checked. You know what I mean? Like, like just stupid checks. But I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. Like this, like I said, it's getting to the point where she's getting very emotional and very, very bothered by people, and people keep trying to tell her like, take some time off, take like a week off. Like, this will still be here when you come back. You know what I mean? Like, but let it cool down. And she's like, no, they're not chasing me off. Like people have been sending the cops to her house. Like I mean, just all sorts of stuff. Like it's a mess. Like it's a mess, and I have a feeling it's not going to get any easier for her. Like at all. Like I said, people will go hard, and they're like, dude, you're making money online, you're not reporting it to disability. And she's like, oh, like she literally sat online and called disability. I'm like, why? These people don't need to pocket watch you. Like, I get why people are, because they're saying you're collecting money for stuff and then you're not doing it, but you're still keeping the money. Like, I get it. I would be mad. Imagine if you gave somebody said, hey, I have cancer, or she says she needs to move, right? Like you gave somebody say $200 because you're like, this girl wants to move. Like I personally wouldn't do that because I got my own bills and shit. Like it's one thing to give somebody like a couple bucks, or if you want to be like nice on, but like I ain't giving somebody like she'll hit people up and ask them for like thousands of dollars, and people are like, the fuck, like we live in a really bad economy right now. Like to send people like online hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, like it's it's probably not the best idea. But then you get a lot of people too, where they'll only follow their gifters back and then only battle gifters. So there's a lot of people that actually do. Oh, thank you, Abel, honey. I appreciate that. But thank you, baby. But so there's a lot of people that will look to see who the gifters are too. That's the same on every fucking website I've ever been on. If you are somebody that's a big gifter, yeah, you're gonna be more popular because they will find you. It's not like it doesn't say on other people's boards when you gift. You know what I mean? But that's a lot of times how people will find people, and then you get a lot of fake shit. Thank you, creative honey, Bobby. Good morning, honey. But like that's where you get a lot of the fake people. So it's like you do gotta 90 like I'm not gonna say 90%. I've met a lot of great people online, but then I've also met a lot of people that were definitely with who just those type of people where who can I get whatever I want from. You know what I mean? Like I just and it's like I'm not like that. I don't know. I actually give a fuck about people. Like I said, money's great. Hello, beautiful, love and light. Oh, thank you, creative honey. Good morning. But yeah, greedy people. And I said I get everybody likes money. You know what I mean? But money definitely can change people. Like money can definitely change people. And I think that there's a lot of people that they'll get gifted and they just think, okay, well this is my life now. And then like I said, a lot of times like it's not even necessarily people like they're not even contenting, like they're not even talking to people. They're just sitting on their live streams, like watching other lives, or they're on mute talking on their phone to somebody, or like they're not even talking to their chat. And that like amazes me. Glenn Fisher. Oh, thank you, Glenn. I appreciate you. But like that just like amazes me. I'm like, so, but you'll see people that are getting dropped on big, and they're just like, thank you. Won't even say like, won't even shout the person's name out. And I'm like, you'll sit and you'll watch, and you're like, why are people gifting this person? Why? Why? They have like no personality. They're not even talking to them. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's because a lot of people will know who is gifters too. So if somebody's bigger and they're known for gifting out a lot, other people will go and gift that person because they're hoping that person will come get. Like people do. Like I said, I've been on live streams for a long, long time. I've been live streaming for about 5 years now, and I have seen all sorts of shit. And like the bases where people will go to, I don't know that it. I don't know that I really can be surprised anymore. I've seen people fake illnesses to get gifted, to get money from people. I've seen people, and I mean we're talking faking major illnesses. I've seen scams run galore. I've seen hello H, how are you? I've seen people get into other people's bank accounts. I've seen, like I said, I appreciate anytime somebody gives me, but it's not mandatory for being in my room. So if you ever feel like there's a lot of people that will charge like a battle fee, like if they're a bigger streamer on TikTok, they'll charge like a battle fee. Where are you from? I'm from Delaware. It's very boring here, so I live stream as much as I possibly can, and I work a lot. But they'll charge like a battle fee. Where if like to make sure we go right, that's what I'm saying is even if I'm a spiritual coach and healer, I got connections to you during my prayers and incantation was directed to your heavenly ancestors. No, it's okay, H. I'm cool. Like I'm cool. I don't need to. I don't need to connect with my ancestors. I'm cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was also, and I said the thing is too, like when you're a live streamer, right? People are allowed to have opinions about your life. Like you're putting yourself out there. I can't say that everybody's going to agree with everything I ever do or say, or you know what I mean. Like that happens. But at the same time, I've never had people that mad at me that they were just. But I said even when you get enough trolls through, even that can be exhausting. You're like they're not gonna affect me. I'm not gonna take them with me throughout my day. But like I can definitely like feel like where some people like you probably get offline. Like even just reading a lot of comments. Like I said, I've had times where my stream's been super busy. I've had times where my stream's been super slow. I've had everything in between. And it's like when it's like too crazy busy, even that's like exhausting. You're like just trying to keep up, and then like I get overstimulated and shit. So it's like I'll see some people that's all they do is sit online all day, and they're like, "Hey, I'm good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so what are you doing that? Yeah, cool. and they go back to playing games on their phone or watching other people's live streams. And I'm like, and you'll see that these people are getting gifted massively, and you're like, the fuck? Like a lot of people also will do games, and I mean, like when I say they call it like either whatever site it's on, they call it. We used to call it diamond trading on Meet Me. Other people I've heard it called stacking. Like people will go, okay, they start doing some math, and they say, I need to make this much in this, contest to place at X amount to make X amount more, right? And then they will run back and forth between account. Like I mean, people find ways to be sneaky with shit all the time. So they'll gift themselves from different accounts, and I'm like, what? Like just because people will gift people more when they make more because then like it's just like this whole like psychology thing. It's definitely I Vladimir, what's going on? But it's definitely a very like people get that shit worked out, and it's like when people are too much into that, I just can't fuck with it. Like imagine like who the fuck is it you think you are to charge a goddamn battle fee? Like that is crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy to me. Like I would never, ever, ever pay a battle fee. Like if you gotta pay just to like share a screen with somebody, that's ridiculous. I don't give a fuck who they think they are. Like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like that's like I would just never do it. And I've heard some people be like, "Oh, I charge like $100 like battle fee." Like what? Who are you? Like who do you think it is that you are? Like you're not a Kardashian. Why are people like paying money to battle you? Like or to even get acknowledged by you? Or like it's sad that some people that's the only way that they get acknowledgement is having to give people. That's the only way that they feel like they're seen. And that sucks. Everybody deserves to be seen. Hey Aries, what's going on? Good morning, honey. Like that sucks though. You know what I mean? Like that just sucks. I said, guys, I got a couple more minutes and then I gotta get ready and go to work. It's about my time. I like it because it'll like after an hour it'll make me verify myself. So I'm like, yeah, everybody does, and that's what I said. Like, it sucks that people feel like they have to send people giant amounts of money just to feel like they're even noticed. Like, I don't know. It's sad. Like, it's sad. Like I said, it's not. It goes beyond. Okay, well, this person's my friend. Let me send them a gift to show them I support them. Like, it's beyond that. It's like I said. People will. There's a lot of people that are really. If somebody is too great of a live streamer, you gotta watch it. Because they will find people, like they'll seek out people, they'll put themselves in people's paths. You know what I mean? Heading back home. Oh, what's going on? Now, do you think, baby? Do you think? Like I said, I am a luxury item. I'm here whenever people get a chance for me. But so that's the thing is when we put ourselves out there as live streamers, yes, we do leave ourselves open to interpretation because people see snippets of our lives, and then they can judge based on that, and they're welcome to. You know what I mean? They're welcome to. But you can't expect everybody to agree with everything all the time. It's just not going to happen. It's physically fucking impossible. But at the same time, we as live streamers don't really have a lot of security. Like, well, say somebody gets bigger on TikTok, but they're not a celebrity. They can't afford to hire security. So, like, what's to stop somebody from finding their address? Like, that's happened. Like I said, there's been a couple times recently. There was a Mexican influencer who was real big. And there was a woman down in Ecuador who was a real big influencer, right? And it just happened recently where there were, like, oh, did you? Okay, I think I have one set up. I don't know. I don't really, like, I just kind of go live. I'm like, I know that there's other shit to do on here, but I'm like, like, I think I might have set one up. Really have no expectations with it. But so there was a woman who was, like I said, she was an Ecuadorian. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't really, like I said, I don't really have, like, they're like, offer or something. I'm like, I don't know what to offer people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't know. For me, I would definitely say no. Like, for me, I would definitely say no. So, this one happened recently, right? This one happened recently, right? Well, I don't think you can do proceeds go to like different charities. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm not off the top of my head. But so, this one happened recently in South Carolina. There was a cop, right, who found fent on somebody and realized that once he had, like, I don't know if he had breathed it in or like something happened, but either way he was exposed to it, and he actually started to, you know, oh, get ready to see the light. You know what I mean? Like they had to, but they seen it like happen. They seen it happen like in front of them. Said about the woman. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. There was a crazy like fan, like somebody that was like really, like all it takes is the right person to come across you that is a little off, nuts. You know what I mean? Like, and you say the wrong thing, and then like so I said that's what happened. There was also, like I said, a Mexican influencer who, she was in her shop. She was using it as a way to like promote her streams, as a way to promote her business and her nail salon and her beauty shop and all this. And I said, so with this both happened, like the one happened on live. You know what I mean? Where somebody walked in and you can see her look over and she's like, hi, you know what I mean? And it happened on live in front of people. The same thing in Ecuador, like where this one was on live and he used that to kind of find her. Like he used like where she was walking to kind of locate her surroundings, and that and he went, yeah, you have to be careful. So it's like, I don't know that I've ever made anybody that mad. Like I've had people go through and like drop my address and shit, and like, but it wasn't even right. So I was like, okay, like, you know what I mean? But like, and that was like just dumb shit. That was like one of my bouncers like made them mad, so they decided they were gonna find out whatever they could about me and post it in my chat for. And I'm like, well, hey, I'm not trying to throw anybody at the bus, but you ain't even mad at me, so why? I mean, like, you ain't even mad at me. Like, I'm not saying find her and post her in my chat, but like, yeah, I didn't even do anything. Like, I literally didn't even do anything in this scenario. So, all right, guys, I need to get ready and go do the damn thing. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I got about 8 minutes left, so I got to go get set up and everything. But I appreciate you guys hopping through. Make sure to follow me because I will be back again later. I said I'm going to go. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Omar. What's going on? I'm going to go work for a little bit. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope everybody has an amazing day. If I don't see you again, you guys kick a lot of ass. Make sure to follow my YouTube. I said, yeah, I'll be back, guys. Like, Omar, that's a stupid comment to end on. Is very big. Sorry, no. Like I said, I'm a luxury item, honey. Do your thing. Do your life stuff. Real life before internet any day. You know what I mean? Like I tell people that all the time. I'm just a luxury item. I'm here whenever people get free time. All right, honey. Have a good day, guys. I love your beautiful faces.